So let me tell you what's happening somewhere else this morning. Somewhere else, there is a person who made a decision to intimidate an unpaid volunteer by sanctioning a visit of armed men behind a locked gate on restricted federal land to involve another agency in a dispute about free speech, about protected speech. Someone made that decision and executed it on the 1-year anniversary of when they dismissed me for protected speech in writing. For more than a year now, an institution targeted me for documenting their misconduct. They treated that documentation like it was a violation, like I was the one doing something wrong, and escalated over and over and over again to try to suppress the record. So somewhere, this individual is sitting with exposure, because last night I posted a thread to Twitter telling the governor of the state in 18 bullet points everything they did to me. And I sent it to her email and to her campaign manager. And this morning, someone has to decide what to do about that. This has been probably the same orientation, the same position that they've had to hold for more than a year now. Has it reached a point where they can't be silent anymore? Has it reached a point where they can't use force, where they can't use intimidation, where it's clear those tactics don't work on me? Have they reached a point where they have to acknowledge the abuse and actually do something about it? That is the question somebody is sitting with today, and somebody else is sitting with the exposure of what that creates if they make the choice that they should have made a year ago. There is an old saying about how the cover-up is always worse, and it's true. Because if they had resolved this back in the beginning, it would have been nothing. It would have just truly been nothing. But they didn't. They kept making it worse with everything that they did. Until it led to one of the most unethical, ill-advised, truly spectacular things I could never have imagined someone doing that. And I have to navigate all of this every day of my life, and I have to live with the pressure that it creates, because it's not like I don't understand the scope, the magnitude. So, it's not like this doesn't touch me. Of course it does. But from my point of view, the institution is failing its most basic function as an institution. It is not accounting for itself. And it is punishing the person who's holding up the mirror. And I don't know where that leads. I can't know. All I can do is act with integrity and hope that somebody else will do the same. And so that's where we are this morning. Well, I hiked this very long hike and back. Somewhere else, people are trying to decide what to do about me. And all I have ever done is document my experience and their treatment of me and their response to me documenting that treatment.